Hi guys, so today I will do a video on contouring. I will do step by step. I'm just gonna go for it and just do it the way I normally do it. I'll use cream and powder products. You don't have to use those specific products, just the principles behind them. So dark shade and a highlighter shade, and yeah, so hope you guys enjoy it. When I did film it, my battery runs out, so apologies for that, and the lighting's pretty bad in this room as well, so hope you guys enjoy it and keep watching. So guys, to start off with, I am going to cover the bags under my eyes. As you can see, I've not had much sleep, so I need to get rid of these. So to start off with, I class that as contouring as well, because you need to get rid of your dark circles as well, as I thought. So I'm going to use the Master Camo kit by Maybelline, and then I'm also going to use there it is, the Instant Anti-Age Eraser. Actually, I might just use this. So I've gone 2 shades lighter for contouring with this anyways. So I'm going to do that at the same time as I contour the lighter half of my skin. So this is shade light, and I'm actually medium in foundation. So just twist it around. I think this was pretty cheap as well. It's meant to be one of the best concealers as well. So all you do is you go straight down here, and then you do like a palm tree sprout at the top, and then use it for under eyes as well. You always do like a triangle motion. And then also on the chin, on the top of there. And then you want to get it right under your cheekbones, so where you'll have your contour, you just go literally right under there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend that in now. People like to put it all on and then blend it in, but I'm the opposite. I blend in as I put it on. So then we move on to the Master Camo kit. I've got this in shade number light. Comes like that. I've used quite a bit of it. It comes with a little brush as well, but I don't really use that. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use the 2 middle shades. So I'm going to use the top one and then cover it up with that one. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing for your under eye area. So I'm going to do a little triangle. What you want to do is you want to have it as a more peachy shade or a lighter shade to cover your dark circles. Never use green when you see that in camo kits like this one. That's for your red spots. You don't need it for that. And then on top of this, what I also have is I'm going to be using today Revolution's Pro HD Cream Contour Kit. So this has actually got like a yellow shade. I'm going to use that as well under my eyes. That's good for concealing dark circles. So I'm just going to apply that with a bigger... No, I'm actually going to use the same sort of brush, to be fair. And then it's got a few shades here. So I'm just going to go with the one that matches my skin. Oh, you can see which matches my skin, which is this one. So I'm going to apply that on top of it. Oh, it's new, so I need to... Never use this palette. Let's have a look. There we go. That's alright, actually. By the way, just so you guys know, I've already applied my base. There we go. That should get rid of it. Now we just blend, blend, blend. So I'm going to put powder on top of that as well. And I'm just going to keep blending it in. So next we're just going to start highlighting as well. Always do creams first, then you do powders. So now I'm going to start the darker with the darker shades. So it's got an array of them. It's got really dark one as well. even though it's fair, so be quite careful with these. You can always go darker, it's more difficult to lighten it up later. So I'm actually going to use the middle shade for now, and I'll show you exact. So this is the important part, this is where you put your contour. So I'm just going to get a bit of that, I'm just going to apply it. Oh, maybe I'm going to get a bigger brush and do it. And then you apply it around your temples if you want to give it more of a slimming look. Let's be honest, that's why we all contour. And then I'm just gonna do, so the reason you put it on your forehead is also to make your forehead look smaller. So I'm gonna apply it on the sides of my temples as well. This will give it more of a elongated feeling. Well, elongated look, sorry. And then you just apply a bit of it on the top of your forehead. Then you get some of it and then you put it on the sides of your nose. And then at the bottom as well. Now, apart from this, I use where's it gone? Oh yeah, so this Maybelline stick quite a bit as well. As you can see, it's almost going. It's easier when it's not almost gone because you just go like this, then you whack it on. So I'm going to use the white bit on that as well, by the way, so for the other areas. So what you can do is, this is the white area, as you can see. I'm gonna just literally go like crayon. Again, I don't think my dark circles are getting hidden, so I'm just applying it on more. And I'm gonna use this and show you guys how you do it with this as well. There'll be a lot of makeup on my face by the end of this. And then I take the darker side with my little brush. And I'm gonna apply it where I contoured as well. Okay, so now just gonna blend all of that in now. So I'm gonna do the lighter part first and then the darker part. So I like to use powder on top of it as well. I wouldn't do this much in the day. This is more of a going out contour look for you guys. But if you want to do it for the day, you should just use the powder technique I'm using now, but then give it a slightly heavier look for a night out. So literally gonna get my MAC Cover Fix NC30. It's my lighter shade. Again, just one swoop literally under my eyes. And then exactly on the same places. So this shade is quite a bit more lighter than my normal shades. And then you apply it under your contour as well to lift that contour. And then once you've used that, we now need to go ahead and darken the areas that we wanted to darken, that we already did with the cream contour. So I've got Sleek's contour kit in medium. Oh my god, look how much I've used it. So I'm not going to use the highlighter because there's nothing left, but I'm going to use the darker contour part. So literally just same thing. Always keep blending it in until you're happy with it and there's no streaks. We don't like streaks. And then what you also want to do is do the exact same thing on the areas of your forehead. It's going dark, so my lighting's quite yellow now. And then to not get a double chin, this is what you actually need to do. Just so still we're on the dark shade, and you just trace your jawline. I'm putting it here if you can see. And if you have a round face like me, just trace a little bit on the edges of your jawline, well, the edges of your cheek really over here. Make sure you blend it in though. And then I just like to get my finger and then just do the darker part of it there over here. This will give you a slimmer nose if you want a slimmer nose. If you don't, you can just literally skip this part. Now we just need to finish it off with highlighter to lift the other areas. So I've got Huda Beauty's highlighter palette as well. But then I actually have the MAC one as well, which is Show Gold. I'm going to use this and a bit of the Huda Beauty one as well. So I'm just going to get this and just going to apply it at the top of my cheekbones. And where you've applied all the lighter foundation. And then just get a tiny bit on your finger and apply it here. Make sure your lips look bigger if you apply it on the Cupid's bow. And then I'm just going to get the Huda Beauty palette, and I'm just going to add a bit of shimmer to the contour that we've done. So I'm just going to use the red bit, the blusher bit on the cheek, because I've not applied any blusher. And then I'm just going to get the darker bit, and I'm going to actually apply that one on the contour area. So my battery ran out and I was pretty much finished with the contour. So all I've done after that is that I have just blended it all in, and then I just applied a lipstick on, which is YSL's Rouge number 34. That's the one. Here we go. So just some key points to take away there. All you need is a darker shade powder. Ideally a contour one. You can get them from Sleek, like I mentioned, at cheaper places as well. And then you just, if you want to do it with cream, you can buy them off Maybelline, like the one I showed you guys. And you just need to be careful where you apply it. So you always apply the darker bits here on your forehead, and then cheekbones, under your cheekbones, and then just under the jawline if you don't want a double chin, which I have, so I got rid of it. And then you just apply the highlighter in kind of like the opposite places. So you apply it the top of your cheekbones, on the top of your nose, just above, well, just at the beginning of the forehead, and then just a little bit on your Cupid's bow, and then you are good to go. Just apply a bit of the lighter one on your chin as well. It should make your face slimmer like mine. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like, no, actually, could you like the video, and subscribe, please. So I'll speak to you guys later. It's pretty much nighttime, so the lighting's pretty awful now, so thanks, bye.